Hello everyone, my name is Marcela.dht. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking the videos and thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about fear. How does fear hinder our ability to move forward? How can we recognize it and how can we stop fear cold in its tracks? So what is fear? Fear is simply a false illusion created by the human ego. We are spirit occupying a human body that is consumed by ego. So every time that we try to move forward on our soul-specific path, ego will instill this false illusion or this false belief of fear. And what it does is it tells us you're not good enough. It instills self-doubt. In many cases, I've seen it instill jealousy and anger and many other things. So that is a false illusion. So when we try to progress or we think of progressing to our next level or to our next step on our soul's journey, ego will send out this false belief to try and hold us back. So that is a way to recognize it, because I know many have experienced that fear on one level or another. It's not just when we try to move forward on our soul's path. It could be when you are thinking maybe of moving on in your relationship, or investing in X, Y, and Z. That all is part of moving to the next level of our soul's path, or our life lesson, or whichever lesson that we need to learn. So we don't know what's going to happen most of the time when we want to move forward. Let's say in a relationship, I'm ready to move ahead in a different relationship, and do I know what's going to happen? No, I don't know what's going to happen. Is there fear within me? Yes, because there's uncertainty. There's what's going to happen. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But there's no way of knowing until you actually do it. Always listen to your intuition. So if I say I am ready to move ahead in a relationship, but yet my intuition is saying it's probably not time. You see, the human brain is saying it's time to move on, and the intuition is saying, you probably shouldn't do it. So the human mind is part of the human ego. So when all of that is put together, the ego will definitely instill any form of false illusions that will hold us back or prevent us from moving forward to the next level or to the next step on our particular journey. How do we overcome fear? How do we do that? Well, for me, it's been easy to simply stare ego in the face. How? You look in a mirror, or you see yourself in a mirror, and I look at Marcela and I say, I understand and I know what you're trying to do, but it is not working. It is not going to work. And deep down inside of me, I'm really going like, oh my goodness, things don't feel right. The fear is there. But I am tackling the situation. I'm tackling the feeling head on. And what happens is that your inner power, your soul power, increases tremendously, that it gives you the ability to simply tell ego, take a hike. I don't need you. I don't need you, and I don't need any of your false beliefs. I don't need any of your illusions. So with that said, when you do that, when you stare it in the face, your power is increased tremendously. For a lot of us, it is very difficult to take that step. And again, keep in mind, taking that step or feeling that you cannot take that step, that is actually the fear or the false illusion created by the ego, that it's trying to prevent you from moving forward and from fulfilling your soul's purpose. So what that entails is that if I receive guidance or the urge or the push or an idea to invent an ice cream, let's say, I don't know, I'm thinking about everything that I could think of is already taken as far as flavors, but let's say banana. And I'm sitting there in my couch, and all of a sudden I get the idea to create a banana flavored ice cream. Okay, well, guess what? Ego right away is going to say, you're not good enough, it's not going to be good, people are not going to like it. So if I actually listen to that, I'm never going to create that banana ice cream, which probably one day will be the biggest thing on earth. So by me saying, I don't believe in that, and move forward, I conquered that fear and I progressed to what my next step on my soul's path is. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I love you all very much. Have a wonderful day. Love and light to all. Bye.